Now, Modern Family actress Sofia Vergara now being sued by her ex and their unborn children. Bottom line, Nick Loeb, the frozen embryos they made together, so he named two of them, Emma and Isabella, and added them as plaintiffs in his case, even though Vergara moved on and married someone else. Attorney Whitney Boan is here to talk more about this lawsuit. Whitney, I just need to know what you thought when you heard about frozen embryos suing their mama.
Well, my first initial thought is, if it's not technically a human being, I'm not sure that it's an individual who has standing to even initiate a lawsuit in court. I understand that there's a trustee who's acting on their behalf, allegedly, in terms of filing this lawsuit, but it just seems a little bit far-fetched in terms of it having any legal footing, even if it was filed in Louisiana.
So is there any precedent for this? Have frozen embryos ever sued anyone before, or maybe an unborn child in the mama's womb?
To my knowledge, there's been no precedence in terms of unborn embryos suing to be turned into human beings or essentially brought to life out of this state of limbo, as Loeb describes it. But I think that, like I said, I don't really see how there's any real footing for this even to constitute a party for purposes of initiating a civil lawsuit.
So this had to just surprise you. Were you in shock when you heard that the dad even filed this lawsuit?
To some extent. I mean, I was very tuned in to when he filed the lawsuit in California in 2015, which was subsequently dismissed by the California courts after Vergara filed a motion requesting that the court order Loeb to disclose his two prior lovers who had had abortions of his children. He refused to do so. The court dismissed the lawsuit. He appealed it even to a higher California court, lost that appeal. So it seems like he's very persistent, in my opinion, not knowing these two individuals and perhaps even not letting go of having some hold on Vergara. And I can't really call it harassment because you're allowed to file lawsuits in court, but it certainly seems to almost border on that.
Yeah, he seems like he wants to keep a hold of her by any means necessary. So, Whitney, what do you think is going to happen with this most recent lawsuit?
I think that more likely than not, it's going to end up getting dismissed.
Definitely an intriguing case. Whitney Boan, thanks so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks.